Hey guys, this is Tank. Thank you very much for checking out my video. Just wanted to show you guys a camp I've been working on for a while. I think I've got it to a point where I really like it. It started out really small, actually. Um, so to further explain, I've been watching obviously a lot of Fallout 76 videos on YouTube. So I've been watching people like No Respawns and Darth Zion and Final Render and all of their builds. And I came across Lucy Jane Plays. I actually learned a lot from watching her videos. She's got a couple tutorial videos. One really good one about fireplaces. She's got another one with the power connectors and the things you can do with those. But I came across one where she showed how to build a tiny house. And it looked really cool. And I thought, hey, I've got a little while to spare. I was kind of bored. And I decided to hop on an old character that I hadn't played in damn near forever. I think when I first started the game, I started this guy, and then I put him down in favor of other characters. And then now I'm back on him because he's going to be my builder. But so I put it together, and it started out with the tiny house, almost from on the outside at least, a carbon copy of what Lucy Jane Plays made. But there's a few things on the inside that I'm really proud of that I did, and also the yard kind of built up around it. So I'm going to show it to you now. Located in the ash heap. I love the ash heap. I think it's a great location, and I think I decided I was going to do more of a scrappy build than what Lucy Jane Plays did. So I'm right down the street from Belching Betty, right up the road from the Busty Pick. Actually, I'm up a cliff from the Busty Pick. Busty Pick. Rusty Pick. And Charleston Landfill's up there. So let me show you what I did. It's right on a road going down, and there it is. Got myself a bright sunny day compared to most in the ash heap, but yeah, Tank-Rede construction over there. And there's the tiny house. So what I'll do is I'll kind of break it down bit by bit because it is kind of long. It goes across the road. It really reminds me of some of the houses in a little town I grew up in, Ossipee, New Hampshire. It reminds me a lot of the houses out there. So I got the house, I got the yard where he's working on his, I guess that's a car type situation. So checking it out. So this is obviously my workshop. I really like the way this came out. Those lights, those caged lights, are fantastic. I love the light that they give. It's a good soft light, kind of orangey. It's atmospheric, and so it all came together pretty well. My radio, because he likes to listen to some tunes while he's working. I didn't put it on. I don't know if there's some sort of a copyright thing with that, so I didn't want to take a risk. But yeah, this is it. So kind of moving along down. Got my power armor station. He's kind of a wrench monkey. And so this is a glitch that I'm really happy about. It's just a stash on the bottom and the scrap box on the top, and syncing those together. I think that came out really good. I'm really happy with the way that worked out. Oh, somebody launched a nuke. Sweet. So, and then of course we got the vendor area out here. Oh no, those lights are off. I will figure that out another day. Yeah. Oh, and then Final Render. I was watching a Final Render video, and I learned how to put those together. Oh god. Okay.
Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. So anywho, I merged those stairs together, and I think that one right there came out almost flawlessly. I got it nicely centered there. This one right here, a little bit of work. There was a bit of a separation there, but I had a little attack of the fuckets, and that was what I settled on. I don't think I'm not too upset about it. And then, of course, over here, I love those cinder block wallpaper. In certain situations, that's perfect. This one included, I think. So showing you the house, coming up the stairs, got the front porch. Again, pretty much a carbon copy of what Lucy Jane Plays did. Matter of fact, I credited her right there by the door. Creds LJP. So hopefully people will figure out what that means, because budget space is only so much space you can use for letters. So Alright, now going in. Leftovers from Halloween. So this is similar to what she did. Okay, this is the way the setup, the way it's all laid out. I just completed the scoreboard. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So this right here now has another one for it. And coming around the corner, you can really move around pretty well in here. It's not too hard. The of course the sink trick. I sunk the sink, and the stove. I really like the way this came out. For this one, I wish I had the red one. It hasn't popped up in the store yet since I've started playing again, but this one kind of worked for this place. And then, of course, the sitting area. Comfortable. Got everything a single guy needs. Television. Nice, comfy stove. Fish on the wall. Kind of stuck with a deserty kind of feel, so cactuses are sort of a theme in this place, I guess. And then coming up the stairs, we got the bedroom. Thought this came out pretty darn cozy, if I do say so myself. Not too bad for one square. There's a lot of stuff all in here. Of course, I did this trick as well, which I learned from... Oh man, was it Wasteland Dovahkiin or Relly Girl? One of them. You should watch all of their videos, like all of them, because they're all fantastic. There's some really talented people up there. DTD Gamer gives a lot of ideas with his tours, so this is fantastic. So I thought this came out really good. I was pretty pleased about that. Of course, I used the trick right there, which worked a lot better than I thought I was going to be able to make it work. So thank you very much, whoever taught me how to do that. Now coming down here, coming outside, we have the other side of the house. Now the other side of the house, obviously, power in the house with the windmill. Got the extractor over here. That windmill, if he would be quiet for a second.
Today we're gathering unstable nuclear waste.
Sweet. So I got the windmill here. I love that thing. Listen to the sound that makes. How crazy atmospheric is that? God, the noise. I don't care. Thank you for whoever dropped the nuke on my video. Appreciate that. So coming down here, got my extractor, little concrete area. This is actually the second thing I built in this house. I put the extractor over here, and I wanted to figure out how I was going to be able to incorporate that, and that's when I figured out that you could actually merge stuff into extractors. I thought that came out pretty good. Coming around here, of course, you know, got the other things you might have in your yard. I also merged the water generators in here, which I thought came out pretty good. Now, as far as power in the place, obviously I got a lot going on. I got the vendors. I have the water extractors, I think, and then of course the mineral extractors. Shut the door. God. Anyway, so that's more than that's going to generate. I think it generates 5. I'm not even sure what it generates. It's not much. So, but I really wanted that to be the appearance of generating the power in the whole place. So, of course, I carried on the slanted theme over here. I thought that came out pretty well. It looks like it belongs. Now, how I powered it, coming up the stairs. Boom. Massive mess of generators. But they're quiet, and it gets the job done. Maybe there's other ways that this could have happened that didn't use up all this build space, but this is what I made, and it's on one square, so that kind of worked for me. So closing that up. The whole place is wired to that, though, from this wire right here. So thought it came out pretty good the way the wiring happened. And of course down here, whoops, good lord. There we go. Yeah. Down here we got Raider Punk's house. What's up, Raider Punk?
There's something strange.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Anyway, I love the way the pompadour looks on him, by the way. It's hilarious. So nice little small space for him. It was the bathroom. I'll show you the bathroom in a few minutes. I went kind of lazy with it. But this works for him. It's nice, cozy. He stays in here almost all the time. And then coming around the corner, of course I got the adhesive farm and the minecart planters. I love those things. And down here we have a little garden. I call this the soup garden. I got my razor grain soup. I got my corn soup. So that right there will get me through a day, especially with the green thumb card. And of course, got a bit of a fire hazard here. But this is Fallout 76, and you know, not everything is safety. So, but I did that so that I could cover up that massive gap right there. Of course, I've created a little gap right here, but it's much smaller. And you know what? Again, F it.
And I was right.
This guy. All right, and of course over here we got the final part of the build, which is a brewing room. So I thought this came out pretty good. Cozy. I like the kind of scrappy look with all the... I grew up in, again, a small town in New Hampshire, and there were a lot of people out there with the syrup shacks out in their yard, and this just reminded me of those. So, of course, a nice place to sit when you're waiting for it to... for this thing you already hear to pop. And then over here we have the replacement bathroom, which, like I said, I got lazy. And of course, the disease remover comes in handy. So we just got this little thing. That's not... Oops, sorry about that, brother. Alright, so that's the build. So I hope you guys liked it. I'm pretty proud of it. I thought it came out pretty good. It's simple, which I think is what I like the most about it. And I really thank you again, Lucy Jane Plays. I mean, this is a great little place, and I'm glad folks like you are out there showing us different ideas on what to build. I got to tell you, I really enjoy building in Fallout 76. I like the challenge of it. The restrictions, they can be frustrating, but I also, you know, I kind of dig the challenge of getting around them. So, well, thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. Feel free to comment if you like it, if you've got ideas on how I could have done it better, especially that massive pile of generators up in the windmill. But overall, I'm pretty chuffed, as some would say. So you guys have a great day, and again, thanks a lot for clicking on the video. I appreciate it.